Hey, it's Rhea. I wanted to show off this Mary Tyler Naturals certified organic cocoa butter. It smells heavenly because it is made from the same seed that you make chocolate from. And in fact, if you were going to be making your own chocolate bars, you could utilize this. But for most cooking, the rich fats of cocoa butter are just kind of lost in a recipe. So unless you were making a chocolate bar, it is probably a better deal to save it for your DIY skincare. So as you could see, the cocoa butter is solid at room temperature. And actually it starts to melt at about 94, 95 degrees. So it's pretty solid unless you are really rubbing it like onto your skin. It's a pretty brittle butter on its own. And so for most skincare recipes, it gets mixed with something. Mary Tyler Naturals has a whole lineup of oils and butters that are perfect for your DIY skincare project. So check out their lineup and see what other ones they have to offer. So a girlfriend and I went ahead and decided we were going to do a whipped body butter. And so to get started, I cut small flakes of the cocoa butter off, and you can see how dense that is and how brittle it is. It's really solid at room temperature. That's why it is almost always mixed with another butter or oil. So in our recipe, we mixed it with shea butter, which has a lower melting point at about 89 degrees. And then coconut oil, which starts to melt at about 76 degrees. So that helps emulsify it faster onto the skin. Some recipes will also call for beeswax or vitamin E or jojoba oil, something to just help with the texture of the lotion as well. Since cocoa butter has that great chocolatey smell on its own, unless it's been processed and they call it deodorized, if it no longer has the chocolate smell. But if it's non-deodorized, that means it still smells like chocolate. So in that case, we decided to just go with that, but you could also add essential oils. Once you've gathered all of your ingredients, you're going to take the butters and you're going to melt them in a double boiler, which means that they're elevated off of the heat source. And just go ahead and let those liquefy. Then you're going to add your other liquid ingredients. Once it's removed from the heat, then you're going to start blending. And with the butter, you just want to get as much air in there as possible to get it that nice light creamy texture. And you can see how that color is really lightening it up. It started out pretty yellow when everything was melted, and then as you add the air to it, it turns this white whipped color. It's easy to use a spatula and just scoop right into a mason jar or container. If you were going to do them as gifts, you might even consider putting it into a piping bag and then piping it into your container so that it just looks really clean and finished. There are just so many fun options out there. You could be making your own chapstick, your own soaps. You could do body bars. So this is just one opportunity to use that Mary Tyler Naturals certified organic cocoa butter. I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to try this and show you, and I hope it inspires you to go out and do your own DIY. All right, thank you for watching,